Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. And by the video title, you know what this video is about. NBA Week 2 reviews. To start off right off the bat, Wemby, 38-point game versus the Suns. The back-to-back wins versus the Suns, that was some big-time wins. Big-time wins against a team of the Suns who are looking to contend for a championship with Kevin Durant and Booker. Now, they don't have Bradley Beal yet. He still haven't gotten the fray yet, but they still have Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, who are still very, very great players. And to see the Spurs kind of getting back on track to be that team again, it's still funny though how the Spurs, how Wemby have a he has a relationship with Tim Duncan and Tony Parker. Tony Parker being a French player, they have a relationship as well. And then Greg Popovich basically tanked. He basically tanked last year, and he happened to be able to be in the lottery and happens to be selected for the lottery to draft Wemby. What is the coincidence of that? I don't know if there's any. I don't think there's any tampering with that, but you never know. But Wemby getting to the Spurs is it's great for him to get to the Spurs because he fit that perfectly, and he's playing at a high level, 7'4" player, able to stretch the floor like that. He's getting to the rim now, playing a little more at attacking the rim. Now against the Clippers, a team that thrives a little more on defense, got those guys throw a body on them here and there, and some of those teams like the Celtics, the Miami Heat, who else a defensive team that try to find the Knicks, they try to find a way to some of those teams like that. They'll try to find a way to hem you in, throw different looks at you, and try to get the ball out your hand, double team you on the block. You get picked up 90 feet sometimes by somebody, might be a smaller guard on you. You picked up 90 feet, and sometimes those big defenders. And of course, against a smaller guard, they can just go up and rise up over them. But sometimes when they can't pick him up 90 feet in the backcourt, you can him him up a little bit because they got to put the ball on the ground and he's so tall, so you the ball down so low. And some of those small defenders have their own way sometimes with some of the big defenders. They're able to poke the ball out because they already lower to the ground. Then you got to put that ball low and stuff. So maybe some teams might start mixing it up like that. But Wemby right now is finding a way to beat those defenses and find a way to make things happen. Remember when Giannis, when he was on just kind of being like a freight train coming down to the rim and just slamming it and yamming it and jamming it and doing everything he can at the rim. People start building that wall up a little bit. They'll be guarding the guy and they see him coming in the lane. They'll build like a 3-man wall, hands up, and try to force it to the line. Now, but Wemby, he's not as fast or as strong as Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he's a better shooter. So they start trying to foul him. We see him being able to make free throws and be an efficient free throw shooter. A lot of the European players, they always are good shooters. They always get shooters because they have a lot more on skill. Because the players, of course, American players, a lot of them have a lot more athleticism. Athleticism. You look at some of the players, and of course, some of them have athleticism and skills. But you look at some of the European players in the league, like Luka Doncic. He ain't the most athletic player, but look at his skill set. His skill set, the way he's able to do the things he do, he's gonna be in this league for a long time. Jokic as well. Look at him, the skill set and everything. Most of the European players, they have to find a way to use their skill set. That's why some of them always be better shooters most of the time when they come to the league as well and stuff. They might not have athleticism to match up with some of those guys, and defensively, but offensively, they'll be able to match up with their skill. But Wemby is playing at a high level. He's going to be a great player in this league. Stay healthy, and if he built, I don't think he'd be able to build a lot. People keep saying he built weight like Giannis did. I don't think he'd be able to do that because some people's body, like the endomorphs, the Eskimos, some people's bodies are different. Women might be one of the people that came probably gain a lot of weight like that, just like Kevin Durant type. But I think Wemby, if he might put a little bit of pounds on, maybe 5 pounds, maybe 10 if you get 10 pounds on, that'd be good too for a long run as well. But it's great seeing him the way he's doing right now and stuff, and just going out there and balling. But Wemby is going to be very good. He might be a rookie all-star. Hey, keep this up. Might be a rookie all-star. That'd be great. Next, talk about the Golden State Warriors. Golden State Warriors, still showing that they can be a team out there to contend. I think yesterday you seen the little play where Stephen Curry hit the game-winning shot. They almost cut. Now they called. I think it was like some type of controversial call. They called like some goaltending or interference with the goal or something like that. But the Golden State Warriors have shown that they can go out there and still compete with some of the best. They've shown that they can go out there and just make things happen. And I'm loving it for the Warriors and Stephen Curry. Nowadays in the league, most time you see guys who are Stephen Curry is 35 years old. You see guys like that, but I think they kind of on the end of their career. But nowadays the players they're just I mean not nowadays the league. In the old days of the league, you probably think a 35-year-old was on his way out. But the way Stephen Curry is playing, and then the way I'm about to get to the next person right here, LeBron James is playing. Like these guys, I know LeBron is 38, but they turn 39. Stephen Curry is 35. They playing like they still expected to bring a championship to their team, and they still playing at a high level. They got a lot of high expectations. Most guys when they turn 38, 39, they're probably saying, oh, they're all in their fairy tale years. Like they say what they do talk about Jordan when he came back with the Wizards. They're like, oh, fairy tale years. He wasn't the same as he once was. But LeBron and Curry and these other guys around the league, nowadays the sports medicine, everything has changed. People take their dieting a lot more seriously. They have all these different technologies and all these different things to kind of like bring the best out of you physically and mentally and all type of stuff. And we're seeing these guys play at a high level. And I think the Warriors going to be up there too. I know last year they fell short to the Lakers, Game 6 in the divisional round. I said divisional round, like I'm talking about football. In the semifinal round, I think this year they're going to fare a little better. But of course, they still need that other guy. Klay Thompson hit a game-winning shot against the Kings, but they still need that extra guy. Klay Thompson is not the same player that he once was. He's not. They're not saying that he's not good. He's still a good player. Still a good player, just not, the injuries, having an Achilles injury and an ACL injury back to back. Like come on, like those are some severe leg injuries, so they're gonna cause you to deteriorate, especially as you increase in age. But I think Klay Thompson is still good enough to go out there to be a second option, maybe a third option for the Warriors as well. I feel like the Warriors might need to add just another big. I like Kevin Looney. Kevin Looney is a good player, able to get a lot of rebounds, double-digit rebounds almost every night. But I feel like when he get in foul trouble, when teams start to like go after him to try to get him out the game early, then you might need to bring another guy in because they really don't have that extra depth. James Wiseman was supposed to have been that extra big center they had. They traded him to the Pistons, and he really haven't seen too much of the court with the Pistons a lot like that. Monty Williams trying to get him into things and stuff, so we're going to see how that pans out. But the Warriors, I think they'll be a team to be reckoned with. Another team, too, of course, the Nuggets. The Nuggets still going out there manhandling teams. I think that's still the team to beat. So that's still my team to beat for this week as well, just like last week. And, yeah, so the NBA season is looking very good. The in-season tournament is going on. It happened yesterday. Some of the courts on the NBA season tournament look crazy. I'm a Miami Heat fan, so the court we have with that little gray and stuff, that look a little weird. But, hey, I want to go out there and just play and win. Got a win yesterday against the Wizards. The Thunder and Warrior game, like I mentioned earlier in this video, was a good game too. It came down to the wire. Thunder going to be a team to be reckoned with as well. They have a lot of young talent on that team, and they got a lot of draft picks for the future, some high draft capital for the future. They're going to pan out well. They can use that to maybe bolt up to like trade for a star, or they can use that just to keep drafting and add more depth and build like a super young core team that's going to be a force to be messed with for future time to come like that. So we're going to see a lot of things this NBA season. This player of the week. Last week, player of the week for me was Luka Doncic. This week is Wemby. Wemby is my player of the week this week. I think Luka Doncic is still going to be my MVP. He's my MVP pick. Still, I had last year he didn't win it for me, but this year I got him again. I'm going with Luka Doncic again to win MVP this year. But my player of the week this week is Wemby. Wemby's my player of the week. But that's all I got for this video today, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below who your player of the week is and some things you like about this season. I mean, not this season, this week. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.